everyone, and welcome back to A Buzz with Your Cuz. I'm Cam and I'm glad that you're here. We got to clear some things up here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That's not what this video is about. We are talking about beer today, an Italian beer. Now it's important to recognize that the Italian beers are made a little bit differently, like many of the European beers are, from what we produce here in America and the American taste profile. So I need to explain a little bit about a very misunderstood beer that I think if you enjoy it in its context, and you have a little bit of understanding about this particular beer and why it is what it is, I think you'll begin to be able to enjoy it in the situation that it's meant to be enjoyed in. And if you already like it, that's great. We had some technical issues, so I really bit the bullet and I opened another beer. So, what did I open? Rome's Own. See that? We're talking Peroni. Peroni Nastro Azzurro. Nastro Azzurro, in Italian, well, in English it means blue ribbon, right? Pabst Blue Ribbon? No. Although that would be understandable if you did draw that connection, knowing that Nastro Azzurro meant blue ribbon. This is an Italian pale lager, not an ale. An ale has very robust, heavy flavor. A lager is easy drinking. It's supposed to be crisp, smooth, enjoyed during hot weather. This is not meant to punch you in the face with bitterness. This is meant to have with a slice of pizza or pasta, sit in St. Mark's Square, Piazza San Marco in Venice. This would be great. Or Piazza Navona in Rome. Just sitting in a cafe, watching people go by, enjoying life. That's what a light lager is about, a pale lager. This is 5.1% alcohol, which is nice. So it's a little bit higher than the typical American beers that would be similar. But, it's not like the Grand Reserva. Peroni makes a Grand Reserva that's 6.6% APV in a lager. But I'm going to open this up. The blue ribbon at the top, it says, Il gusto unico, secco e rinfrescante della birra premium italiana più bevuta al mondo. So this translates to the unique, dry, and refreshing taste of the most popular Italian beer in the world. There's not a lot of Italian beers out there that are well known. Peroni is one of them. Now I will say a few years ago they were owned by InBev, or they got purchased by InBev, which led to a lot of people calling it an Italian Bud Light and really disrespecting the brand and the level of quality that they put into their products. They're now owned by Asahi. Unless you're getting your Peroni in the United States, then Molson Coors owns the right to it. Asahi, everywhere but the US. Thank you, Molson Coors. Let's get this on a glass while we talk. We could see here, just as advertised, this is pale. That doesn't mean it's light on flavor. We'll look at that in a moment. That looks great. See those bubbles? Those are refreshing. That's the carbon release and getting, coming up through the hops. Smells good. So there's obviously water in here. Now, Italian water is soft. Okay, so the minerals in there are soft. It gives it a very easy to drink, smooth flavor. Nothing harsh about Italian water. It actually is very tasty. This is good Italian water. It's actually a pretty good beer too. It is light and crispy. Or it has not crispy, but it has a crisp flavor to it. A little bit of citrus. It almost has a spice and very, very slight bitterness. This is beautiful on a hot day. This also has barley malt in there, Italian maize, which is pretty neat because some of the maize that they use comes from northern Italy, right below the Alps. And those crops are actually irrigated by the melting snow in the Alps. So that gives you a little bit of context about where they go and how they get these ingredients and the quality that's actually in there. Now this may not be an Italian or any pale beer, may not be in your taste profile. Don't buy it, but don't hate on it. For what this is, this hits the mark. This would be a lot better than a Mick Ultra, you know, better than Coors Light, definitely better than Bud Light. It has a more robust flavor to it, but it still has a light and smooth taste to it. It just, like I said, it got a bad rap. I don't exactly know why, but if you look at this bottle, it's light. The beer in here is light. You should expect a light beer, or at least, you know, light flavor profile of a pale lager, not an IPA. You don't see a lot of IPAs coming in bottles like this. So if you're an IPA drinker and you pick this up and you expected to get a, you know, a swig of grapefruit water, that's on you. This, this clearly is a lager, a pale lager like the Europeans love, and I'm beginning to enjoy myself. So the hops are Saaz and Hallertau, which are found in many of the European high-end brews, and it tastes good. I like this. If you're looking for something, you know, you're out on the beach or you're, you know, boating, or like I said, just sitting in a square somewhere watching people go by, and you're of legal drinking age in your local municipality, wherever that may be. This is actually a big seller in the UK as well, I'm pretty sure. It almost keeps asking me to go back for more. I want to finish this video so I can go and finish this bottle, but it keeps asking me to sip and talk about it. So I guess I'll tell you that Giovanni Peroni moved this brewery, you know, from his hometown to Rome in 1864, which is pretty much before, I think, Rome was the capital in like 1870 or something like that. So he moved it there ahead of the time, before Rome was actually the capital of Italy. And that would be pretty much well known at that period of time for La Dolce Vita. And I think we're living a little bit of that right now. So if you're a beer drinker, if you're a light beer drinker, if you like a little bit of bitter but not too much, I think Peroni would do you well. And we hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to comment below, right? Let me know, have you tried this? Do you have a new appreciation for it? Do you not care? Just anytime you hear somebody say, oh, that's an Italian Bud Light, correct them and say, no, it actually is not. This would have been a precursor to anything that Budweiser would have done. And they're certainly doing it a lot higher of a level than I would expect from a Bud Light. But that being said, I will take this Italian pale lager any day that it's warm, barbecuing, beach, hanging around, talking to friends, doing a YouTube video, or doing any sort of video. And I'm happy to say that this is almost done, just like this video. So thank you for catching a buzz with your cuz. We'll see you again real soon. I'm gonna do some more Italian stuff because I'm like in the zone right now. Can't wait to get back there, get back out on the road and enjoy other cultures and experiences, and maybe spend more time making videos about it so that you guys can watch it. I love taking you guys with me. And that's it. I'm out. This is a Buzz with your cuz. Thumbs up to the video, folks. Almost forgot my glass.